we need exercise, we need nutrition to function well, but we also need sleep and rest. And most of us don't sleep enough, okay? Yeah, successful people are supposed to work a lot and be active and so on, but if you can't function well while you work, then it's pointless. If you only function at 50% of your capacity because you're constantly tired, it's not good. So a normal human being needs 7 to 8 hours of sleep. 5 to 6 usually impairs your decision making, takes away some of your energy. Sleeping 9 or 10 hours is too much for adults. For kids, that's necessary, but for adults, it's not necessary. But you should get a good 8 hours of sleep in because you want to function well. A lot of people justify certain things like alcohol, okay? And you say, oh, this doctor said alcohol is okay if you don't exaggerate and so forth. But in general, no matter what, alcohol is not good for you. It's not good for your body, okay? And you should cut it out for a certain period of time just to see how much it will improve how you feel and your health. No matter what doctors say, and they say, oh, 1 glass a day doesn't harm you. Yeah, maybe not in the short term, but in the long term it will. There's also a funny way, let's say there's a Parma ham from Italy, okay, and it's the University of Parma will make this big, huge, fat study why Parma ham is healthy for you, okay, because they have their interest. They want to sell it, okay, and the same is true for Bordeaux, the wine of Bordeaux. The University of Bordeaux will make this big report about why their wine is beneficial to your health and so forth. But in general, alcohol is bad. It's not good for you, okay? So just be more aware of that. A lot of studies have been done on people who become 100 years old. And interestingly, 82% of them are female. They are staying socially connected. They live with others, okay? They live in cities. They're more educated. They go often outside. They get fresh air. And they're married for a long time. So whenever you're married and you think the other person is going to shorten your life, it's not true. People who live long are married, okay? And they still have a purpose and they stay busy, okay? Also a more Mediterranean diet with olive oil, with the weather, with the climate, and so on. That tends to create a lot more older people. So purpose, socially connected, married, having a purpose, a job, staying physically active, those things are going to prolong your life. There are 4 different types of blood groups, and a lot of research has been done in regards to what type of foods each blood group type should eat. And I want to encourage you to find out what your blood group type is, and then to read up what the foods are that you should be eating or should be avoiding. And often it's things that you don't like anyway or that make you feel bad anyway. So what is the reason behind this? The reason behind this is because your digestive system can process certain foods much better than other foods. And that's why it is important to focus on those things that make you feel better, okay? Because 50% of your energy level comes from your digestion. And if you overeat or you eat the wrong things and it's going to sit in your body, your energy level will go down because your body needs the energy down here to digest, to process the food. And it takes away from your brain functions, from everything else. And that's why we feel tired, that's why we feel sluggish and so forth. So that's why how you eat and what you eat is so important, okay? The same is true for, let's say, shakes, protein shakes, or smoothies, or green juices. So everything that has been kind of cut into smaller pieces, and if you drink it instead of eating it, is also helpful because you don't have to break it down first, and your body requires less and less energy. So sometimes having 2 or 3 shakes throughout the day is actually good for you. It's going to help you with your energy level. Stress will affect your health. Anxiety, depression, sadness, all those things will trigger chemical reactions in your body, which can lead to inflammation and a weakened immune system. So whenever you have stress, worry, things like that, try to get rid of stress, okay? Inner peace is so important. Emotional stress leads to physical stress and makes you feel weaker. So whatever you can change in your life, try to change it because it's bad for your health. Okay, don't think stress isn't affecting you. Stress is one of the biggest killers in our society. A lot of people go by the typical way of life. Eat 3 meals a day and everything is going to be okay. Well, eating 3 big meals is going to be hard on your digestive system. Also, if you want to burn fat, your metabolism works much better if you have 6 smaller meals. And how would I do that? Well, you can have breakfast, for example. In between, I would recommend a shake. If it's a green shake or a protein shake or something like that, then you have lunch. Then at 3 o'clock, maybe in the afternoon, another shake. Then you have dinner, let's say around 6. And then maybe at 8 or 9, you have another shake, either protein or with vegetables like a green juicing shake. So 6 times is a better strategy. Eating smaller meals throughout the day is better than eating 5 large meals. Your emotional health is going to impact your physical health. Now, how can you take care of your emotional health? And here are 18 points. Number 1, listen to music. Relaxing music is better, but listen to music that you like. Laugh and smile a lot. Get and give hugs. Okay, hugs are really important, especially hugs that are longer than 20 seconds. Speak empowering words. Be positive. Sleep 8 hours a night. Don't read or watch the news. Negative influences. Have sex. It makes you happy. It's important. Be honest with everyone in your life. Avoid negative people and negative relationships. Commit acts of kindness. Do good for other people or do good things in this world. It's going to make you feel better. Be grateful for what you have, even though life isn't perfect. Be lighthearted and silly, okay? Humorous. Go see a comedy show, for example, or watch a funny movie. Get a pet. Sometimes a pet can add so much purpose to your life, can add so much happiness. A dog or a cat or whatever makes you happy. Write down your goals every single day and think and dream about your goals. Plant a garden, plant fruits, plant trees, whatever that might be, but it's connecting you with nature, and that makes you emotionally more balanced. Dance and sing, okay? Sometimes sing in the shower or sing while you're driving your car, okay? Go dancing, get that movement in. It's important for your happiness, and find your life's purpose. Do the things that are lingering inside of your soul that are making you happy. Go out and do that. If you're emotionally healthy, you will feel better physically, and you're going to be improving your life tremendously. I believe that medicine is great, and medicine has a lot of positive things in our lives, and has increased, saved lives, and has increased the quality of life for many, many people, okay? But, and here's the big but, sometimes we're too quick to go for the bottle, or to get something prescribed, like an antidepressant, okay? And if you're constantly on prescription drugs, it's going to affect your health. It's going to mess with your health. And no matter how much your body gets abused, it can restore balance. It can do certain things in your body, inside of you. So stop interfering with nature, okay? And ask yourself, what could you do other than taking prescription drugs to increase the quality of your life? Everything is connected. Let's say if you go to the gym every day, or you go running every day, and you're going to lose fat, okay? You're going to lose weight. What happens is it's not going to have a positive effect on your heart and on your lungs, but it's also going to have a positive effect on your digestive system, on your detox of your liver, on everything, okay? And it's going to have a positive effect on your life. So once you start improving one thing or one area, especially when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle, it will improve the rest of your body and the rest of your life. In the end, everything that counts is how you feel or your energy level. So whatever takes away energy from you is bad for you. So watch with your digestive system because a lot of foods that we eat, they really take away the energy from our livelihood, from our energy level that we require, because it takes so much to digest unhealthy foods, okay? So energy is the most important thing. Emotional energy, mental energy, physical energy. So whatever you do, make sure your energy level is number one. And one of the things that you can do today to start, okay, is to exercise daily and to include green juicing, like with kale, spinach, with vegetables, with some fruits in there. And if you drink 1 or 2 juices per day and you replace them with an unhealthy meal, your life is going to change. Your skin is going to get better. Your nails are going to get better. The way you feel is going to be better, okay? So everything will improve once you make better decisions. So, and as promised, I want to talk about bread, okay? Especially bread in America, because it's not the same. Now, when I was living in Europe, bread would go bad after like 2 or 3 days. It would get hard or would start to turn into color, and it was no longer edible. But here in America, bread has so many preservatives in its food that it can last for 2 or 3 weeks and it always looks the same. It always looks perfect. But the problem is it's not necessarily healthy. And I just grabbed a few things here just to show you. So for example, here we have mini bagels, and it says no high fructose corn syrup as supposed to being healthy. But then you see here, you see the list of all the ingredients that are in there. And it has a lot of stuff that I can't even pronounce. That unbleached enriched flour. Okay, so well, it is thiamine, mononitrate, and so forth. It has diglycerates and so it has a lot of preservatives in there that I can't even pronounce properly. And the next thing's here. So we have a hamburger buns, okay? And the same, okay? You see a whole list of ingredients with a lot of terms that are chemical that are very hard to pronounce. Or with this bread, same story, a lot of stuff that's hard to pronounce and that is really not good for you. So become aware of what you put in your body, read the labels, and if there's anything that you can't really pronounce, just remember it's probably not healthy.